Hey guys, it's Staci and Hutch, and apparently our bosses thought that we didn't talk enough.
So we're going to do a podcast.
We're going to say too much. Hopefully we don't get fired, but it's a podcast, so they can't fire us for having our own thoughts.
And we don't get paid for this, so how can you fire from something that you don't actually do for a job?
You're not getting paid?
No, are you?
Let's start the podcast.
Yay!
Yay, everybody!
Hello!
Welcome to part 2 with Mr. Chef Ed Porter, and it is a great conversation that we had with him, and he's such a great guy. We can't wait for you to finish what we have for you. Thanks to Mattress Galaxy, by the way, for bringing you Staci and Hutch too much. So what do y'all say? Do we start part 2 now?
Yeah!
Well, let's do it.
Let's do it. Is it harder in Minnesota for Black-owned businesses to get that support in the restaurant world?
I
Because you're a consultant, so you see it all, and so
I think it's hard for restaurants in general.
yeah.
Even more so, minority-owned restaurants. Depending on the thing about, I'll say this about the thing about social media. Location doesn't even matter anymore. If you got good stuff, people will find you
We'll
and
drive.
travel to you.
Mm-hmm.
Even this crap.
I go to a barbecue restaurant in Hanover.
Plug
Oh,
it. What
really?
is it?
Right? Oh, Big Boar. I love
Big
it.
Boar?
Yeah,
All right.
Big Boar.
Big
Big
Okay.
Boar.
Boar.
Yeah. It's great though.
Yeah.
Texas style barbecue. But I don't care. I'll drive. I also traveled around the country eating barbecue for a year, but that's just me. But I think it's hard for any restaurant that doesn't have their foothold on how to market today.
Mhm.
So if you
Right.
haven't changed those older restaurants we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
they haven't figured, not figured it out, but they haven't made the changeover to how things are done today.
Or maybe jumped all in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tiptoe and it's hard.
Well,
Change is
even-
hard, right?
It's a
sad-
risk.
Sadly, today we see it in the news. We see it everywhere. As minority businesses still aren't getting the financial support. They're not
Mhm.
getting the creative support, because you could have a great restaurant idea,
Yeah.
but you don't know how to creatively market it. You don't know how to and minority businesses aren't getting that support still to this
Yeah.
day. And you would think, hopefully, something would have changed after George Floyd. Something would have changed after this, and so it's shocking to me still. But I'm a white guy. I
Mhm.
don't understand the plights, and
Yeah.
so you want to support as many people that have good restaurants as possible, but some people can't even get a great idea started up when they start making some good money.
Very true. Yeah, the startup is the first thing, right? To
It's tough.
one, to get over the idea of that I can make a living and provide for my family off this idea.
Mhm.
That's step one. After you do that, then okay, now I got to get funding.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to get butts in the seats,
Mhm.
and then I got to get people talking about it
Yeah.
so that I can get more butts in the seats.
Yeah.
And come back.
And come back
And come back.
and be so the trick to the restaurant business is having and generating fans, raving fans.
That's the funny thing. Staci and I talk about this all the time. The radio business has changed along with the restaurant business.
Mhm.
Everything is so influencer based.
Yes.
It is so social media based. And now
Absolutely.
we find ourselves, and this is why I think it's great. Buying gift cards is great. Going to the restaurants is great. But if you have a great meal, throw it on your Instagram and
Mhm.
tag the freaking business.
I used to make fun
Absolutely.
of people who took pictures of food. Now I don't.
Yeah. And now, you're right. And it's just like, if we can do that on our social, listen, if we can do a stupid selfie, people are dying on cliffs taking selfies. We can take a picture of a food.
Yeah,
And
no.
tag the business, and every business, as much as people may hate it, especially the older generations,
Mhm.
you've got to be on. You've got to
If
TikTok.
you-
You've got to Instagram.
If you are not on TikTok and Instagram, you're failing
Mhm.
because you're not relevant.
Mhm.
You're just not. You're just
Yeah.
not relevant. And if you noticed, commercials are gone. It's all ads now.
Mhm.
Even all the big boys, McDonald's, any big restaurant, they figured it out very, very quickly.
Yep.
It's all influencer based. And
Yeah.
if you're not relevant and being seen
Mhm.
in that light to those people that make those decisions
Yeah.
on a daily basis, who's going to Uber Eats
Yeah.
or these places to get food, you're not relevant.
Yeah.
So it is very imperative for any business to have an online presence of some sort and create lasting memories. So I'm not in the food business. I'm in the memory creating business. So food is supposed to create lasting, longing memories. When you smell chocolate chip cookies, it should take you back to when you were a kid.
Man,
Mhm.
I went
Oh,
into a
love
grocery
that.
store. It was a mom and pop grocery store because it was, they were going out of business, and I just wanted to donate something or do
Mhm.
something for them. I went in, and the smell instantly was grandma's house.
Aw.
And it was, you're right. Like, I
Why
don't
do you
even
think when you do open houses?
Wow.
They put
Yeah.
the
Why do you
chocolate chip
think
cookies,
it's all
yeah.
it's all
It's
literally,
family. It's growing
it's
up.
psychological. It really is.
Yeah.
For
And so
sure.
everything I do, I try to evoke pulling the heartstrings a little bit.
And
you'll never forget.
And I do want to back up something that you said a few moments ago about dining in if you can.
Mm-hmm.
I had an experience within the last couple of weeks that really just hit home. Like as I left, I went, wow, I think I actually made a legit difference today. And it was just because I dined in. And at the very end, it was a group. I think we had 4 or 5 people. Pretty good group at the end. The bill was pretty big. But it was a place that you can easily do takeout from, which, of course, I fully endorse as well. But the server at the end came over and brought over the tab and was very nice. Was great service the entire time. And at the very end, just said, thank you for dining in today. Mm-hmm. And right away, like that hit home. And I went, oh, yeah, I mean, they probably have lost a lot of dine-in business over the last few years. I mean, I knew that.
Right.
But when somebody says it to you,
right.
you know, to steal the phrase, it just hits differently.
So let's just look at this. So when you do not dine in, look at the people you cut out. Dishwashers, servers,
wow,
bus boys. They're not doing anything.
Right.
Bartenders.
Bartenders. So you're
cashiers
going,
if they have them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're going straight from cooking to box up, and then somebody comes to pick it up. So all these people that are not, you know, and they're missing on their livelihood, and restaurants are just running slim.
Mm-hmm.
They're not having these guys. They're not coming back. So we went from having 10 or 9 servers and a captain, or maitre d' or whatever, to not. You know,
hell, sadly, I got to do a QR code sometimes in order from my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's so impersonal. I mean, there's something. Look,
you understand it because people have to run a business.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's kind of our responsibility to help them.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to elevate, you know, taking myself out to eat as some big martyr making
no.
But when they said that, I went, huh. Yeah, like this really does mean a lot to them.
Listen, if
and
I
as
have
the
to
patron,
not
you
cook,
appreciate it.
if I have to go out,
you're doing your part.
I will do what I can. I will sacrifice.
Absolutely.
Every day,
every single
Staci
day.
does her part.
I do
Well,
my
not
part.
only
I'll
does
go
she
out
go
for
out,
drinks,
she's got
too.
she dresses up to the nines for drinks.
I will,
know.
absolutely. And I will put some caramel rolls in my purse to lure any person home that I have to.
Caramels.
I'll do what I can.
So
Understood.
Minnesotan.
That's very. I love a caramel.
Who doesn't?
Oh man, let me tell you, we are so excited for Pressure Cooker. And by the way, when you watch the show, even if you don't know Ed's name, you know who the Minnesotan is.
For sure.
Because he's the nicest guy. Yeah, like you know who the Minnesotan is for sure. Real quick, take you out of the mix, take Robbie out of the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Who should have won besides you two?
Mike.
Really?
He really is a good chef.
That is shocking because
So,
I listen, I can appreciate Mike.
I think he's so inventive.
This is what it is for me. For Mike is Mike's that guy that all he wants to do is cook.
Yeah.
Like, which is why I'm surprised he he got conned into being a judge. But all he wants to do is cook. He's that guy that wakes up and just makes gnocchi. That's that,
From scratch. Yeah.
From
the
scratch,
first thing made in the pressure cooker house was ice cream by Mike Eccles.
Really?
Yeah, he made ice cream. That was the very first. Before nobody unpacked anything. We took drinks. We toured the kitchen.
Yeah.
And that guy was making ice cream.
Really?
Yeah, he's just that. And I love man.
Well, the first
Mike
dish he made as part of the competition was homemade pasta in 60 minutes?
60 minutes.
Yeah.
And how long should it take?
No.
Was it
That was 90 minutes.
90
but still,
minutes? Okay,
still not enough time.
Oh, so how long if you're making homemade pasta, how long should it take?
So you have a resting period, which is usually more time than we would allot it for the whole entire challenge.
Yeah.
So the more rest, it releases the gluten and it's tender. And so like being able to do that fast and
He's ambitious.
Brian made pasta too. I was right next to him.
That's right. He did.
He did the green, was it green?
Bob Diablo. It was a squid ink.
Squid ink.
Squid ink, yeah.
Okay.
It was
Squid ink.
Listen, dude was he bit off a lot.
What do you not like to eat? What is a food you won't?
Well, this is food I can't eat.
Okay, so
So
allergic stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
So I got food poisoning. We're not going to mention where.
Oh, no.
And that caused me to have a iodine deficiency, which causes me to have a shellfish allergy. Now here,
Oh, no.
let me explain what they are, so people don't feel bad. So, lobster, shrimp, crab. I know it sounds horrible. Lobster, shrimp, crab, scallops, sea urchin, and undercooked eggplant.
Can you cook it and touch it?
Oh yeah, I've eaten enough of it, and
Okay.
that I know, and I can take a pill for it, which is not that serious for me.
Right.
But I can cook it and
See, I'm
touch
fine with
it
it. I don't like seafood. Not a big seafood fan. I don't know if
love
it's the
it.
texture or if it's, you know, the fish.
you're a meat raffle guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go, Hutch. Right here.
I've
I'm
never
with you.
eaten meat raffles, but all right. So real quick here, let's support some local businesses. So we talked about your favorite barbecue place in town.
Yep.
What is your favorite Asian place in town?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
You name a couple.
Lotus.
Okay.
Is a good one, and there's a couple Lotuses.
Okay.
Where's another one? Oh, Lat 14.
I've never heard of that.
You never been to Lat 14?
I've heard good things, but I've never been there. I need to get there.
Stacy's going to write all these
to
down.
write these down.
Get to Lat 14.
Okay,
I love Asian.
Let's
food.
talk about like all American. I'm looking for a good burger or a good, you know.
Burgers.
I'm telling you, Red Cow.
Red Cow. Listen, I went to Red Cow last week. You know.
Have you had the French onion dip?
Yes. With the chips.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love
They
it.
have these sliders, corned beef sliders.
Oh, really? Good.
It's on a
Top notch.
pretzel bun. They're delicious.
Let's do Italian. Italian in the Twin Cities.
Okay, so Trezzo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just went to Trezzo the other day. Chef is phenomenal.
Where's that one at?
That is over south. It's actually on the border of south and Edina, if you will.
Okay.
It's kind of crosstownish area,
It is.
correct?
It is. It is. Listen, go visit them.
Okay.
Tell them Chef Ed sent you. I have a buddy of mine that works over
You have
there.
an open tab?
You know
'Cause
what?
I'll
Go
tell
ahead.
him Chef Ed sent me.
Put
you
it
know?
on my tab. Have all the spritzers you want.
We'll add to the tab, but we are not paying the tab.
Yeah. Understood. Yeah, that's really, it was really good. Really good.
And the best place for a steak.
Steak in town. You know what? I like Murray's.
Never been to Murray's.
I like Murray's.
There you go.
We'll
Murray's
have to
is-
go.
Murray's
All
is
right,
good.
don't forget dessert. Who has the best dessert?
Oh, you're right.
Dessert's a tough one because
There's so many types.
there's so many. Yeah, there's so many
Yeah.
types.
We'll
Maybe
make-
your favorite.
We'll make Matt take us to Murray's,
Oh,
by
for
the way.
sure.
Sure.
Put it on
Have you
his
had
tab.
real quick, have you had the wings at Monte Cristo?
Yes, I had. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
and my
best-
daughter goes to the South, so we freaking all of those restaurants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stacy's right. Best dessert is
That's
that's
tough.
a hard one for sure.
Because it depends on what type of dessert you want. If you want something rustic, homey, or something elevated.
Elevate me.
Edward's Dessert Kitchen.
Oh, yes.
Not
wanted
Not
to
because
go.
it has my
you been
namesake
there,
in
Stace?
it, but it's also an idea that I had to do. Like
It's
well
so
before.
interesting.
It's nice, and they have cocktails too.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Vegas trying to convince Stacy to go. Been many times.
Vegas, that's my spot.
Maybe you should come along.
Have you done Tom Colicho's
Yeah.
craft steak? I
Yeah.
say that's the best steak in Vegas. Would you agree, or do you have a?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Like it's really good.
Okay.
It's really, really, really good. It's one of the best.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What about like Hell's Kitchen? Like
I don't
Hell's-
go to Hell's Kitchen.
okay, because it's very themed.
It's hard to get into too.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, but I don't.
Have you met Ramsey?
I have. Nice. I love him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a long
yeah.
pause there. So
No,
it's like, oh, we-
I mean, he's as close to being
even
a
if
he's
you don't like him, you're like, I love him.
no. I legitimately love him. And
Yeah.
he's that's who he is.
What is next for you that you
Um,
can talk about?
that I can talk about.
Another competition show, maybe? Or
Possibly there's some stuff in the works. I'm going to continue. What I decide to do. So I just had back surgery.
Oh,
this-
no kidding.
So right after
did
this,
he?
Back Surgery Brothers.
Yes,
There
we
you
go.
Boom.
I had back surgery. Shout out Dr. Amir, awesome surgeon. I had spinal decompression surgery
Oof.
5 days after my birthday, so 11 on November the 8th.
Oh, wow.
My
So
gosh.
like pretty recent, but I'm good now.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what hospital were you at?
The Piper Building.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was in November 9th. I was at a different one. So,
no
you know,
way.
yeah.
I think we should do that. I think Stacy is a better cook than she admits. Stacy's always kind of like, I'm not great here to sit this when she really is. But I think Stacy and I maybe should do a challenge
So
together.
listen. I'll write it up.
Okay.
Write the script up. We'll figure it
Do
out.
you have a
It'll be
kitchen
some
we can
money
go
done.
to? 'Cause we don't have one here.
I'll take care
I
of that.
have a kitchen.
We can make it
No,
happen.
listen, I need another stove. I can't share stoves with you. We would be punching each other.
That would be a problem.
Well-
No, we would do no stoves. We would do induction burning.
Oh,
What if
okay.
well, I was going to say we could pull some strings and maybe see if our team downstairs would let us
Ooh,
use the
we could maybe.
use the kitchen
We'll
down
see.
Oh,
there.
the
But-
TV kitchen?
But I'll say
Where-
this. You and Ross are the judges.
Yeah.
You got a guy with a poor taste palate and a guy with an amazing taste palate.
But he's a looker.
Yeah.
He's a looker.
Yeah, Chef Ed, typically if it doesn't come out of a box or a can, I didn't make it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I won't eat it.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
You know, the challenge could be like guys' grocery games. We got to work with ramen, or we got to work with, Top Ramen or something, because that's what you know. You know grocery stuff.
Yeah. But
okay.
I'd have to invent something with that. I just know how to heat the water, put the noodles in, and eat it.
I just had a random thought. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on Supermarket Sweep, and you're gonna be my partner. You will know exactly what we need to be grabbing when
I said a record.
through the aisle.
That was a record. What I did.
Guys' grocery games?
Oh yeah, by a landslide.
Wow.
Nobody's gone through.
Really?
Nobody's gone through faster, and it's the most aired.
Is your episode
Triple
on
G.
YouTube? Can I see it somewhere, or Food Network TV or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's the most aired episode of Guys Grocery.
Do you still keep in contact with him, or is it
It's
kind of
that guy's
super busy?
no pun. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's super busy.
It's like when I was on The Price is Right, someone goes, "Do you still talk to Drew Carey?" I'm
You're
like,
like,
"No."
They-
Like I
we're
went
best
on.
Let me
buddies.
show you how busy and important Guy Fieri is.
Yeah.
So the first season of that show was filmed in an actual supermarket, probably down in LA.
Mhm.
They built a soundstage like 10 minutes
Just
from this
for it?
guy's house and decked it out. It's the best grocery store you've ever seen. in your
And there's
life.
real food that you can
Oh
grab.
no, it's
Yeah.
an actual. It's
Yeah.
decked out.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
also was this old when I learned this man was on The Price is Right.
Me
I'm not sure I ever knew that.
Did you win?
Yeah, so I hit the bid right on the head.
Oh wow.
So I
Wow.
got $500 right
Okay.
away, but they take it away from you.
Yeah, I figured
My
that.
buddy went on and won when he was a student at Ithaca College.
Yeah.
And he won like the most grandma-ish showcase he could find. Like
Curling iron
here's
and
a sofa
The
with
bedroom
duvet
set.
covers and a footstool and a credenza. Like, what's a credenza? Yeah.
Pillows and blankets.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Exactly.
God, that is funny. Yeah, it was a great experience for sure. Well, listen, you know what I think we should do then too is for our cooking challenge, if Chef Ed can hook it up, is we get to pick a partner to work with us.
Oh, that'd be
So
awesome.
you can find another chef if you'd like.
Oh, I know so many chefs.
He'll hook you up.
Yeah,
Listen, he'll
I know
hook you-
some guys.
He'll hook you up.
Okay.
He'll get you a sushi.
Single and hot guys that can cook.
I'm sure.
All
right.
Yeah, for you, of course.
Yeah.
Yay!
What about?
And I'll take anyone at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what about legal to breathing for me?
yeah.
You know, that's what I need.
Understood. Nice spectrum. Yeah.
Not only is he a
There's
chef,
got to be somebody in there.
he is a
Absolutely.
matchmaker too.
Yeah, I do what I can.
Yay! I'm really loving this guest.
And let's
today.
talk about really quick your beautiful fiance who
Yes.
has supported you through a lot of what you've done, and especially COVID as well,
Yeah.
and trying to.
And we made it. We were locked up. We made it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, we made it
See?
out.
It's
Yeah.
I
gonna
didn't.
work. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
I did not make it. So.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
It happens. So let's give her a shout out because I know it's hard to be with someone like you in your
Yeah.
profession.
Yeah, it's tough when
Yeah.
you're.
And
Long
me in
hours.
general. And
The
me,
hours
and
are
me in
so-
general. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. No. Jennifer is an amazing woman. Like truthfully, she again, like I said on the show, she allows me to be me.
Mhm.
Sometimes I think she wishes that's not the case all the time, but yeah, I mean, it's so many demands and tugging and pulling and being into everything, and again,
And
I'm
pushing you.
yeah, and pushing me as well, and very supportive, and I got my hands in everything. So music and cooking, and it's.
Well, I don't want to say this, but I'm an officiant. So if you ever
Really?
need someone,
Are you really?
yeah, I really am.
So we're getting married
Yeah.
in July in Vegas because it's Vegas.
I am the Staci will be the flower
I'm dead
girl.
serious. So listen,
I'll do it.
look. So
I'll go with you.
I'll be
it's
the personal attendant. I will attend to your needs.
somebody breathing and legal will be there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Ross
the
is
part.
like, I'll be the single guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're driving through the chapel with
Absolutely.
me shortly after Hutch
Absolutely.
officiates
Yeah.
your wedding.
Listen.
I used to manage a bridal shop, so I know all things bridal.
Hey.
So if you need any help, let me know.
Absolutely.
Listen, what we're trying to do is just get in for the food.
The food will be
Yeah.
the food will be right.
But yeah, let me know. I'll officiate for you for
Absolutely.
sure.
That would
be
You know,
so
I'm in
fun.
Vegas, so.
No, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And so
I will dress up like Brian
yeah,
from Pressure Cooker.
Brian will be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll dress up-
he will
I'll
be
dress-
there.
Still
I'll
dressed
get
up
the-
like him.
Here's your doppelganger. Yeah. That's
Still dressed
that's
up like him.
hilarious.
I will make your fiance walk down with asparagus.
Oh my
You know,
god.
But
she will.
not soggy.
Not soggy.
Not soggy
Yeah.
asparagus and some ramps. But
Man,
no, she's amazing, and I love her to death. And she's so super duper supportive, and and very much encouraging. And I couldn't do any of this stuff.
Yeah, listen, we're so happy for you and your future plans with her. But to see your career and you being, we call you a Minneapolis kid because
We claim you because we
claim
like
you.
you.
I don't see the Bronx putting up any signs or anything.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
There are people that have been here for 30 years and will never be one of us. You are.
You are.
So you did it. Congratulations.
Although I do love
Jesse
New York.
Ventura is one of them.
Right?
Yeah,
We
We kicked him
don't
out.
claim him, but
Yeah.
man, thanks for being a friend of the show. Keep in
Absolutely.
touch with us,
Will do.
and we wish all the best for you. And
Thank
and you honestly, after watching that show, you deserve it. So, and not knowing anything about you before the show. So, thanks, man, for coming in. I know Ross is going to show you out, but we appreciate it, man. And keep in contact. I'll message you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
please.
we'll talk.
All right.
and we'll do a thing, get a cooking thing, and we'll
We'll
beat
figure it
her.
out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll beat her.
All right.
Can you get Renee to come in for me?
I can give her that.
Okay, get Renee
I
to
can
come
give
in, be my sous chef, and then
Nah.
she can get Mike.
I would take Mike. He's really
that would
brilliant.
be an awesome. That would be awesome.
His
All right.
presentation is
There
pretty
you go.
cool.
Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Good
Take care.
luck to you.
We'll do.
There you go. That is Chef Ed Porter,
Oh.
and you can catch Pressure Cooker on Netflix right now. I know it was in the top 5 the other day. It
What
is
a great show.
Are they? Hey, real quick, are they going to do a season 2? Do you know?
I don't know, but
No.
They should bring you
They
back.
should.
yeah.
They should
To
do
bring
something.
some-
Bring the
everyone back.
original, the OG. There you go. What a great guy.
Yes.
I
You know, I was hoping that we would have had time, but I don't think we do. Because I don't know if you got that from Ross, but he has music that he does. And he did
Oh.
this sweet rap. I wonder
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I
if
mean,
it's really good.
this is our longest podcast ever. So
I know,
far.
it's almost an hour.
Yeah, but we do have to thank Mattress Galaxy real quick here.
Yes.
They've got first off their new location, which it's funny because no matter where you live in the metro,
Mhm.
you can go to a Mattress Galaxy
Yeah.
and it's not going to be far.
There's one in Hudson, Hastings, New Richmond, and now Woodbury. And right now, of course, we're doing this podcast in January of 2023. So if you're listening outside of that time, well, this might not still stick.
They always
but
have something though.
Yes, right now they are doing their rock bottom pricing on last year's inventory. So if you want to get a really good deal right now, it's the time to shop at Mattress Galaxy. Let Mattress Galaxy's non-commissioned sales consultants help you find the perfect mattress for you. And then you can start the year off right with absolute rock bottom pricing on last year's stuff. So, and the only change really most of the time is just like the fabrics that are on
Mhm.
the coverings. So really you're getting the same great stuff that you'll get, with the new stuff, unless they've made some major changes to some of the mechanisms. But now's the time to buy. So stop by Mattress Galaxy so you can sleep better now.
And I'll tell you that, man, that when I watched your cats and I was able to see the bed frame that you have.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not a frame. It's it goes up and down.
Oh,
It's
the
base.
the base.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, these people did it right.
They did.
So
It
yeah,
is very
check them
nice.
out. We thank them again for everything.
I don't know.
Thank you to Mattress Galaxy for being a part of Staci and Hutch Say Too Much for the year 2023.